Hello, and welcome to today's live session. We're going to be talking about a new way that you can collect reviews and testimonials for anything that your heart could imagine. So if you sell books, if you sell products, if you sell services, this is for you. If you are watching here live, you're awesome. I love doing these live sessions every Friday. If you're on YouTube, please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. And on Instagram, do the same with the love double tap heart. I do a workshop. It's actually a new workshop where I talk about 7 common author problems that I have seen throughout the years of 10 years of helping authors and also being an author myself. I know the stumbling blocks and hurdles that authors can run into. What we're going to talk about today is actually one of the problems, and that is the inability to easily collect reviews. Because when your book is not published, you have to start the review collecting process. From this webinar, if you go ahead and watch it, just jot down this link for later, debdrum.com/7 problems. You're going to see that I talk about all these 7 problems in depth, in detail. One of the big issues is when you first publish your book, you're going to need to immediately start getting reviews because it's one of the components that people look at before they actually go ahead and buy your book. We talk about, not delivering PDFs anymore, but delivering a BookConnect special link where people can automatically download your book in any file format, and then they automatically get reminded to write a review. What if your book isn't live yet? You can't send them a link to write a review, right? Your book doesn't exist on Amazon yet. So what do you do, and how do you collect those initial reviews before your book is published? Don't ignore this. I know it's not the funnest topic in the world, and I know that it's not the funnest thing to do when it comes to publishing your book, but literally if you ignore this, you shouldn't have even written a book if you don't try to get at least 5 to 8 reviews, and it's not very hard. So I'm not going to sit here and on the screen and beg and plead for you to get reviews, because hopefully by now you know that no reviews equals little to no sales. That's why we talk about this. And the very first thing you do when you publish your book, and you should start this process before you publish your book, is that review process. So now I'm going to show you a new feature of BookConnect. It's called the Review Keeper. And this solves a huge problem where authors can now collect reviews in a really sophisticated way, showcase those reviews, and then when your book is published, you can then ask that person to publish their review on Amazon. So instead of talking about it, I'm just going to go ahead and show you. All right, so this is inside of BookConnect, and I'm not going to do a demo of everything. I'm just going to show you the Review Keeper and how it works. So I'm going to go to More, and I'm going to click on Review Keeper. This is the book that I want reviews on. Because the book is already set up inside of BookConnect, it's a pull down of all my books that are in here. So now BookConnect gives me a special link, and I'm going to go ahead and copy that link. I'm going to go to a new incognito window. That just means that screen does not reference any logins that are on another Chrome. So I'm going to paste that link right from BookConnect into here. This is a screen that says, "Your opinion matters. Your review is so important to me. Please sign in or create your account to leave me a review," or "Love of Attraction Simplified. I would greatly appreciate your feedback." So now the person log in here, and they get this screen here. So if you kind of look at this at first glance, you see that this is a similar kind of process as somebody actually writing a review on Amazon. We made this very simple. This person can upload their own image. So let's say they want a picture of themselves, or maybe they just want an avatar. So I'm just going to add the avatar just for time. I'm just going to write my name, and I'm going to write my title. So now let me just explain this to you. I'm the reviewer now, okay? I'm not the author. So this is what reviewers will get. So now I'm going to review the book. Awesome book, highly recommend. And then I could pick the stars here. So hopefully I'll give myself 5 stars. I couldn't put this book down. I read it in one day. I suggest you do the same. Whatever, right? Now I'm going to go ahead and send the review. There's the review. But what I want to do is I'm going to refresh this page here. And here's that review that the reader, it was me, just left. Here's the cool part. Now I'm in as the author. As you can see here, we've got a bunch of templates. We're always adding more. We automatically put the picture, the star rating, review title, the actual review, and the credentials of the reviewer. And we have different images that you can use here. So remember, your book isn't published yet. So now what you'd want to do, well, actually, before I get there, I want to show you something really cool before I tell you how to use this. So let's say somebody writes 1,000-word review and then they talk about other things and you just want to simplify it into a nice image. You can actually edit the review and take out whatever it is you don't want included in that long, 1,000-word review. You can't change the stars or anything, but you can toggle things on and off. So let's say I didn't want to show the website, or maybe I didn't want to show the title. Maybe I don't want to show the star ratings. Maybe they left me a really good review, but they only left me 4.5 stars, something like that. Maybe I don't want to show that. So then I can do that. And now the review has changed so that I'm not seeing the stars and not seeing the title and stuff. You can always go back and toggle those things back on, and then there it is. So now what you can do is go ahead and download the image. Let's open that image up. Let's see how we got actually the name of the author and the book title here. And then now you can use this image to share on social media. You can use it to post on your blog. You can put it in an email. You can do anything with this. Even if your book is published, you might want to reach out to your reviewers and say, hey, can you write me a review on BookConnect? And they could just simply go in here, and so that you can get this in a nice format that we provide, so that you can go ahead and start marketing your book and sharing it around wherever you want. And I'm so excited about this feature, because if you want to sell books, a component of really selling anything are reviews and testimonials in a nice fashion. So if you go to any type of sales letter or anything that's selling something, even an infomercial, you're going to see testimonials like this. And that's what you need in your marketing. That's what authors need in their marketing. So every single author needs this. And invite you to watch the entire training and know that this feature, the Review Keeper, I think in the webinar I didn't have a name for it yet, but I'm calling it the Review Keeper. That's now available on the BookConnect and included in the special offer. So, and that's at dudrum.com/7problems if you want to go and check that out. Good question. Nancy says, how do you get the reviews on Amazon? So that's included in BookConnect. You saw that you were able to have the email of the person that wrote you the review. When the time has come and you have published your book, you can reach out to that person right on BookConnect and say, hey, my book is published, and can you write the review on Amazon like you did on the BookConnect site? And that actually just gave me a bright and brilliant idea. Nancy wins for the day, because I just had an idea of how we can easily press a button and communicate with that reviewer to automatically send that email and say, hey, my book is live. Can you write this review on Amazon with the actual review that they've written, so that the person doesn't have to scramble and try to find what they've written, and they can just write that review on Amazon. So this is only for unpublished books. No, because you could always, if your book is published, you could have the person write the review on Amazon. I would always say, try to get the review on Amazon, because we always need more reviews. But this feature is, yes, if the book is unpublished, you can use it, but also if the book is published. What if you only sell physical books like journals and planners? You can still give them the link. This has really nothing to do with, BookConnect. What I would say, if you want to send people the PDF process through BookConnect, that would be your best bet, just so that they could get on your list and actually see the book. But ultimately, if you want them to leave you a review and you want them to have the physical book, you would have to give out review copies like I've been doing, because the new journals that I'm publishing, I'm only publishing the physical format. I'm not even though it's not a big step to publish the digital, I really want people to buy the physical book because it's just my focus right now. Can we use this for non-English environments? Well, everything on the site right now is in English. I don't really see, just because we have so many features right now that we want to build, and we're a pretty small team. I got about 3 or 4 programmers, and we're all kind of like hands-on, so I don't see myself doing this in other languages right now. Who knows though what will happen in the future. The link is to go watch the webinar, and then when you're on the webinar screen, you can go ahead and get BookConnect through that link. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging with me today. Go ahead and check out debdrum.com/7problems. That's where I'll be showcasing a lot of these issues that authors have when it comes to publishing their book and the ongoing process of marketing their books and trying to solve those main issues, those nagging issues, one by one with the final solution of BookConnect. All right, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.